Hi everybody, my name is Nabil al-Raee and I was the artistic director of the Freedom Theatre. I am a playwright and a theatre director. We are standing in the middle of the stage of the Freedom Theatre. We are doing a play called The Siege, and I wanted to share with you our work. I wanted to show you the place, the space, and I prefer to speak with you from the set of the Siege play production. First of all, I'm very sorry not being able to join you and to be with you, but this was something that we can't do anything about it. It's our structure, it's our place, it's the way we live in life. We have difficulties, and that's exactly why we do art. Art is not an accessory. Art is a necessity. And I wanted to choose this title to share with you the ideas of the way we approach our work. Let me start by talking a little bit about the theater, the beginning of this theater. This theater actually starts long ago in the first Intifada. It was called the Stone Theater, and it was an amazing initiative taken by an amazing freedom fighter, a Jewish woman. Her name is Arna. Arna al-Raee came to Jenin refugee camp and started to work with the kids of Jenin refugee camp when the occupation closed all the schools that at that time. After that, Anna was joined with different women from the camp, and then she was able to make a movement with an amazing women's all over, joined the production, and they started what it's called a care and learning program. The idea grew, and many people joined, and this movement was an amazing movement. They managed to give an alternative education for the children and for the youth all over Jenin area. Then they won the Alternative Nobel Prize from Sweden, what it's considered to be Nobel Prize at that time. And they managed to build a theater. It was called the Stone Theater. And they called it the Stone Theater because the first Intifada of the Palestinian people, the first uprising of the Palestinian people, was called the Stone Intifada. Then the theater started to work, and many ideas came. Many children joined with their dreams, ideas, the way they wanted to see their dream on the ground through theater. Her son, Giuliano Marchamis, was the main trainer in the theater, and then he started to make a group of actors. Suddenly this group of actors became in love with the idea of doing theater, dreaming about being amazing actors, famous actors. One of them said, I want to be Romeo of Palestine, the Romeo of Palestine. Then suddenly in 2002, since the second Intifada started, actually all of these kids, youth, joined the armed resistance and they got killed. Some of them survived, not many of them. Many of them died, got killed. The camp was invaded. Giuliano came back and managed to start to make a film, and this film was called Arna's Children. One of the survivors of the first group was the leader of the armed resistance. He met again with Giuliano when Giuliano came back to do the film. And then they started to talk about the idea of bringing back the theater again, bringing back hope again, bringing back the chances for children and for youth to play again a different role than the role that they play in life under a very difficult situation. The fact that living under occupation doesn't really give you different chances for life. And this is the importance of art again. Zakaria and Giuliano decided to talk back and to bring back the theater. This was only an idea. It was almost impossible to go back to this idea and to do it again because of the tough situation, horrible situation that people lived under all this time. But then it was real. Giuliano came back, met with Zakaria, and came back to the theater. The door of this theater was open with the back of the gun. Zakaria said, a gun that doesn't have culture to explain it will die soon. We need culture. We need to bring back art. And this is the hope that we're talking about for our youth, children, and normal people, and all over. When we do a theater, we think about the situation that we are living under. I think we are doing different productions, but we're doing these productions because of a need. We talk with our people through art. We explain them the situation through art. And this is a great reflection for the people to see themselves through art. When we do art, we always think about situation that we are living under. We analyze, we do research. We analyze through different dimensions, political, social, and individual dimensions. We do art for change, to change reality, tough realities. We do art and we hope that art can bring the change that we are all dreaming to have. We use the term cultural resistance to resist all different kind of occupations, oppression and racism in order for us to bring back hope for our people and for the world. In the end, 5 minutes is not enough to explain everything that I wanted to talk about, but I would like to thank you very much for having this chance to speak to you and to share with you some ideas from our reality and our work. And I hope that one day I'll be able to join you and be with you and speak longer about our work. Thank you very much.